So for today's deep dive, we're looking at a document that it reads less like a dry policy paper.
Oh, much less. It's more like a schematic, isn't it?
Exactly, a schematic for, well, for rewiring civilization. It's called Blueprint for Systemic Change, and it focuses on something called structural realignment of global incentive architectures.
It's a mouthful of a title, for
Sure.
sure. But the core idea is actually, it's pretty simple. It argues that modern society isn't failing because people are, morally bad.
Right.
The failure is what it calls a catastrophic failure of systemic incentive design.
In other words, the whole machine is built to reward the wrong things, exploitation over cooperation. And the first big failure it points to is this concept called the survival leash.
Yeah, and this is key. The survival leash is the idea that survival is kept artificially scarce. I mean, think about it. The source says we're at historical highs for productivity. We have enough.
We have the resources.
We do.
Yeah.
And yet food, housing, healthcare, it's a constant struggle for so many. The blueprint frames this as a control mechanism. If you're always worried about basics, you're leashed to whatever system promises to feed you.
No matter how broken that system is. So our mission here is to see how this document proposes to, well, cut that leash. And the first proposal is a big one. It's kind of UBI, but they don't call it that.
No, they don't. And the name is really important to their argument. They call it a national productivity dividend.
A dividend.
Exactly. The idea is to tie the payment directly to GDP. So as the nation gets more productive...
Through AI, automation, whatever it is.
Right. As that happens, every citizen gets a direct percentage.
So you're not a charity case. You're a stakeholder.
You're a stakeholder.
Yeah.
It's designed to fix the scarcity mindset.
Mm-hmm.
The source brings up all this research showing that when your brain is in survival mode, you can't think long term. You can't be creative. You're just panicking. The argument is that by guaranteeing that baseline, you're not making people lazy. You're actually unlocking the cognitive potential of the whole country.
Okay, so from what we earn to what we owe. The section on debt is probably the most radical part of this thing. It calls debt the modern chain.
And its solution is pretty blunt. The total abolition of compound interest.
How does that work practically?
The proposal is to cap total lifetime interest payments at 100% of the principal.
Okay, wait, so if I borrow, say, $10,000, the absolute maximum I could ever pay back over my entire life is $20,000.
That's the hard cap. The goal is to just kill the debt spiral.
Where you're just paying the interest forever.
And never touch the principal.
Mm.
The blueprint argues that debt should be a tool, for growth, not a life sentence.
And that logic, it seems to extend to our time, too. The 40-hour work week is called an anachronism.
A relic.
Yeah.
And one designed, it argues, to keep people too tired to think critically. So it proposes a 30-hour standard, calling it an efficient